an average day's eating for me during Ramadan, okay? Now, I'm not saying that you guys or anyone out there should eat it. It's just this is what I eat. I have an active day job. I work in building sites and construction. So this is what I eat, okay? So I'm going to start with my iftar. Okay, let me give you a quick overview of everything. Okay, so this is like a day's food. Let's start with iftar. Obviously, I'm going to start with dates, okay? 3 or 4 large dates, okay? Make sure you get them from the right country. A handful of mixed nuts. Obviously, a pack like this would last you 2, maybe 3 days, okay? You wouldn't have all that in one go. Some fruit, like the grapes, would last me 2 days, or watermelon is another one that I have. And that would be my iftar. I always have this with a glass of water, maybe a bit of salt in it, or just water, okay? Then I'll pray Maghrib, inshallah. Then I'll have chicken breast. This is 2 small ones or 1 large one, okay? I would have always a portion of green veg. This will be 2 portions on this. My carbohydrates will normally be something like sweet potato or pasta or some rice or some lentils. I chop and change that around. If I'm going to change the chicken, I'll change it normally for tuna or white fish. I don't really eat red meat during Ramadan anyway. I don't really eat it that much during the year, but I try not to eat it so much during Ramadan because it sits on my stomach and I don't like that feeling of being bloated. So it's always going to be the same. Animal-based protein, carbohydrates and green veg. It's always just a mishmash of that. I try and have it with, this will be two portions of salad, mixed salad, some olives and maybe a little bit of olive oil as well. So that's my main meal. Then after this meal, inshallah, I'll go to the masjid and then I'll pray and then I'll pray Tarawih. And when I come back, I'll have half of one of these. So this lasts me for 2 days with a couple of good handfuls of frozen blueberries. You can use what fruit you like, but I like frozen blueberries. Okay, have it with some good squirts of some runny honey because it's easy. I know it's not as healthy as the really natural stuff, but it tastes good. And then I'll treat myself to a chocky bar or some chocky biscuits or something like that because we all need a little bit of comfort food in Ramadan. If I've been training that day, now I only train for 3 days a week during Ramadan. I do either a couple of kettlebell workouts and squats, or I'll do push, pull and legs, okay? I'll have a banana along with that last meal, okay? Now, for suhoor, I'll have 4 eggs on 2 toasts, okay? Of course, I cook them. I scramble them because I can eat it a lot easier. Sourdough bread is better, but I can't afford it all the time, so I just have ordinary 2 slices of toast and 4 eggs on that toast, and that is my suhoor. I don't really like to muck around with my food during Ramadan, okay? Ramadan is a month of fasting, not of eating, and I know what this does to my body. I know how this makes my body feel. I know how it makes my guts and everything and my digestive system feel. I know what energy I get out of it, generally speaking, so this is what I'll eat. I'm not saying that you should eat it, but this is just me. I'm 90 kilos, 54 years old, work on construction, so this is what I will eat during that month.